Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa from RCG Creations. How you doing? Bringing to you, what's the supper? I roasted a whole chicken yesterday, an organic chicken, and I took it all apart. I did season it with a bunch of stuff. It was really good and juicy. Now what I'm doing is I want to heat it up, but I want it to stay moist. So I'm going to put this, let me get my fork. I got my oven heating up. Let's see, look. Hubby likes chicken wings. I'm going to put those on the top though. Then all I did was pick at the chicken until I got all the meat out. So I got all the different layers of meat. It's all in little pieces. And don't need to cook it because it's already been cooked. I just want to heat it all up. But I don't want to dry it up. So I'm going to heat it in the oven at 350 for like 15 minutes till all the little pieces of chicken are nice and warm. But it's going to be enough for a meal. See how I got big pieces? Oh, here's another big piece. Here's a big piece right here. Okay. Make sure you wash your hands. Okay, that should be enough for supper tonight because this usually always makes 2 or 3 meals for us. Let me give hubby some chicken wings. Okay. This will go back in the fridge and we'll make something else with it. Maybe chicken salad or something. I'm not for sure yet. Okay, now I'm going to drizzle a little oil. Oh, I forgot to take out my olive oil. So I'm going to use my little less part of my squirter left. Because like I said, I don't want this to dry out on me. And the heat, the oil and the heat. Okay, it's all done. And this is going in the trash because it's no good. Oh, I forgot I moved my trash can because of the camera. My trash can usually sits right down here. Here it is. Okay. Now we're going to get another layer of foil. And I'm just going to put it on top and I'm going to close it in. And I did use my non-stick foil because I don't want anything to stick. And I'm just going to make like a little envelope for it. So that all the juices stay inside. I'm going to wrap it all up. Number one, this way I won't have to worry about washing my pan because everything's going to be sealed inside. And the moisture from the heat and the oil will keep the chicken moist. There we go. See, we made a little envelope, a little pocket. So as soon as my timer goes off on that, we'll put those in. Now, we're going to have the dry packed potatoes I canned the other day, a couple weeks ago. I'll put a link of my video to that up there. Okay. You always want to inspect when you do anything with pressure canning. You always want to inspect it. Get my spatula. Try not to ever use metal of any kind, knife or spoon or anything, in any of your mason jars that you also use for water bath or pressure canning, because that could compromise the glass and could cause it to break. Then you'll have a big mess. And all we're doing is we're going to be having mashed potatoes. But I think one jar is more than enough. So I'm going to put this on the stove with a little bit of butter. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And when the chicken is ready, the potatoes will be ready. Then all I have to do is mash them up because they're already cooked. All I'm doing is basically all I'm doing is heating stuff up. But it tastes like it's fresh. It is fresh. But you get a nice dessert, nice meal. See, I'm only going to use this much butter. I'm not going to do I don't need a whole lot. I've got my lid. I don't need to add any water because the moisture from the jar has got enough moisture in there. Oh, that's the front. I need the back. I'm going to put this at about a 3. And then once it gets to the heat, I'm setting that to the side. I got my bacon grease out because hubby wants a little bit of gravy. I don't do gravy. Oh, there goes the timer. Put my chicken in. So I'm going to make him a small amount of gravy, and I'll bring you back when I get to that phase. Okay, timer is up. Almost up, not yet, but close. The potatoes are warmed up. I'm going to add myself a little bit of milk so they can be nice and creamy. A little bit of butter. This is definitely not a low-cal meal tonight. And then I'm just going to continue my mashing. And you see how I'm doing the mashing there? And it's just like if you had just peeled them and boiled them. This is the one good thing about when you pressure can your potatoes. You just saved yourself that, what's it, like 45 minutes? When you're boiling your potatoes and you get them to all get soft, that's a good, 35, 45 minutes? Which is really helpful on a busy work night to have supper on the table. And see, during that time frame that the chicken was heating up in the oven, these potatoes are nice and hot. Look at that steam. You can see that steam coming out. I'm going to put the lid back on because I'm going to make my gravy so Poppy can... My timer. I keep on spilling everything tonight. And I got to wash that before I put it back on the milk. And I want to clean up my mess. Spilt milk on the floor. Make sure your counter area is clean. But look at that. Nice big potatoes. Let me taste them. I definitely need to put a little bit of salt in there, but I put salt when it's in my plate. I do like a little bit of lumps in it. So if you don't like lumps, put it through your blender or get a mixer and mix it up. But I like a little lumps. I'm going to turn my oven off. Let the chicken stay in the oven, heating up. Let me just get this out of here so I can put my lid back on. Put that on my spin rest. Now I've got my little frying pan with my bacon grease in there. Oh, let me turn the camera so you can see. Okay. Let me get my flour. And I just use all-purpose flour. So let me turn my heat on. Oh, I am just fumbling tonight. Put this on kind of a medium. Turn my oven off so I don't burn my chicken. My corn is cooking. Let me grab a spoon. Stir my corn around. All it is a can of corn. I didn't do anything. We don't have a garden here, so everything's store-bought. I need to put this one on low just because I want to make sure that it stays hot. So with the lid on it, it's on low. It'll stay warm. The potatoes will stay warm. Okay, so it's all melted. Let me add me some flour, then add me some milk, and we'll make hubby's gravy. Okay, a little bit of milk. And when you're making your own gravy, you definitely want to stir because you don't want the lumps to get in there. Whoops, I just spilled some. You definitely need more. A little bit more milk because you don't want lumpy gravy. Turn my heat down. Okay, I'm definitely going to need some more milk. I think I might need to put a little bit more oil in there, but we'll see. I'm almost out of milk. And I don't want to run to the garage to get more milk. And I'm using the back of the spoon to smash the gravy so it's nice and loose. Okay, here it comes. Now it's coming together. More milk. You'll see it till you'll know the consistency of gravy when you've had enough, but you want to do it a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. So you don't either have too much or not enough. And this is just going to make a white gravy. That's all it is. Yep. More milk. And of course you can season it, add your own salt and pepper. Now I'm just smoothing it out to get all the lumps out. See that? Still got a little, it's a little thick. Add a little bit more milk. I think that's going to be the last of this milk. Yep. That's the last of that milk. Turn my heat. Okay, heat's good. Still medium. And I'm just stirring in with the back of the spoon, smoothing out all the lumps. Okay, that turned out good. See that there? Turn off my heat. Let me move all my stuff out of the way. Get my filler out of the way. Get my butter out of the way. But I'm going to leave it out in case hubby may want to put butter on his potatoes. Let me get my hot plates so I can put my hot chicken on here. I'm going to clean my flour, just in case. Here's the chicken out of the oven, still in its own little pouch. Okay, the corn is nice and cooked. Turn all the burners off because supper is just about ready. So let me bring you back. Excuse the reach on the camera. I'm going to be moving it so you can see. See that steam? Ooh, yeah. I'll grab a plate. Hubby said he's hungry now. So I'll serve him first after I do the taste test. Because y'all know I like to do the taste test. So, look at that. We'll do a little bit of chicken. I'm not going to do the gravy because I don't care for gravy. A little bit of corn. There goes my timer. So I'm ready. Take out the chicken. And a little bit of salt and pepper. Because I already told you the potatoes needed salt. Okay. So, here comes the taste test. Get a little piece of chicken. Ooh, it's nice and juicy. Because see, when you put it in that pocket with your foil, and if you can, try to use a non-stick one just in case. I'm going to taste the chicken by itself. You can definitely taste the flavor when I roasted it. Okay. A little bit of potato. A little bit of corn. Now, this was a good, quick, easy meal. I don't want to move the camera because I'm just about done. So I'm just going to squat, but I'm not going to get too close to that because I don't want to burn myself like I did last time. So that's a nice, quick, easy meal So in about, other than the baking time, and then just getting the dishes to make everything together, you're all set in about 45 minutes for a nice, quick, easy meal, and it's going to be easy cleanup too. But I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to look in the description box. I've got some of my my Amazon store and some other vendors that I participate with. It doesn't cost you anything to check it out. Just click on the link. Use my referral codes for each one of those items. Whenever you want to buy something. And I get a little bit of commission, but it doesn't cost you anything at all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. Take care now. We'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.